Hey there everyone, Dale from Peace Rocks and Garden. Thought I'd do a update on the Firepit Gardens. That's pretty much what it is. Mostly just for those that are not aware of what types of plants and flowers really thrive, that I have found anyways. Couple notes: everything in this garden I have collected the seed myself personally from the flower gardens last year and planted this year. There's only a couple. There's a crabapple, a cherry. Both got hit hard by a moose, so they're recovering. Everything else is pretty much been planted by me, by seed collected. So first off, nosturnums. I love nosturnums. They're prolific. They produce all sorts of nice flowers all summer long. The seeds are nice and easy to collect, and the flowers I find quite pretty, but also quite edible. I find them, you get a blast of sweetness right off the hop, and then you get a blast of like peppery spiciness. And and then the after kick, hot, some heat. So the other favorite that I have, so really good to eat, is marigolds. I like marigolds a lot. They're prolific. Again, they grow well here. They produce flowers all year long, easy to collect the seeds. So, and so I have different varieties. This is a firecracker. The larger varieties haven't started to bloom yet. So these will be yellow and orange. These are the larger variety. Another thing that I quite like planting, and I find really like it up here, is amaranth. So again, really nice purpley. They add a big splash of color, and they get big towards the end of the summer. When I post a fall video, you'll see that. But this is interesting. So here's another amaranth, same seed stalk as this guy, but no color. So find that interesting. I have actually a couple examples of that this year. So gladiolas, I bought some gladiolas 2 years ago, and I had maybe like 10 or 12 bulbs maybe in the package, and I've been propagating them for the last 2 years, and again, they very much like it. Now you do have to pull the bulbs up here in the north and store them in peat moss, so it's a bit of a chore, but well worth it. They produce amazing flowers. I quite like them. So sunflowers, just your normal straight up sunflowers. I again love them. Birds love them. I don't do anything with the seeds aside from letting them go to seed and plant them next year and for the birds. We do have a bunch of calendria. That one's not blooming yet. This is latavera. More calendria. I'll show you that. This is also latavera, and this is kind of it's a beautiful flower. I love it. It's gorgeous. And they get quite large as well, and love to grow up here. But I do have, like that amaranth. So the seed stock that I gathered last year was all from these pink flowers, but we got some mutants. We got some whites going on. And I have this actually occurring on one other plant. So I find that really fascinating. Not too sure, is this white, the actual original? And this was, I don't know, engineered or whatever, but interesting. That's calendria, I believe. You got some yellows there, more latavera. You got some oranges there. Quite like it. My blueberries, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. They're not that happy. And I had a couple die off. Now those were winter kill, and then this one here. More amaranth that I planted late. More nosturnums. So this is more gladiolas that I had propagated. So these all came from bulbs from those original, however many, 10 or I don't know, 12 bulbs. So yeah, marigolds, again amaranth, sunflowers, amaranth. Basically it's a rinse and repeat. I use mostly the same plants. This poor bugger, moose got at him 2 years ago real hard. I've been protecting him and babying it, so hopefully it will survive and begin to flourish. The chives, well, the chives are they're the first spring color, nice big purple little pom-poms. Of course they're going to seed now, but they like to grow up here. You can't kill those things. A little shore pine, that's another thing that's a year round for us. More bulbs, marigolds, and then finally I'll just move over here. So this is the cherry that got winter killed. Moose ate it first, and then but it's sending out sprouts, so I'm not entirely sure if they're going to produce the same cherry or if that's off of a rootstock or something else. Time will tell. Anyways, Firepit Garden 2023. It's been a crazy dry year. Lots of fires, lots of smoke, which has been not the best growing conditions. I have been watering them, but not as much as I would like to. And then this normally is a moat that's filled with water that kind of circles the fire pit. It's normally full pretty much year round. This year we had the spring melt, it was full, and that's it. It's been dry ever since. So again, just testament as to how crazy dry it's been this year in 2023. So thanks for watching.